Welcome.
Probably do a little how-to on repairing this handle on this chainsaw here. Threw a chain and did its job, saved our hand, but broke the foot on this thing a little bit. So I'll show you how to fix this thing. It's not too bad. It takes a little time, but if you've gotten priced one of these, they're not cheap. It's got the integrated fuel tank and all that, so it's probably worth fixing in my book. So basically we're going to take and fill this with some either fiberglass resin, or I prefer some good marine epoxy, and some fiberglass matting as well. Strengthen it up a little bit. There's lots of areas in here to fill, so basically we're just going to try to get this part here. I've cleaned it really good with some acetone and a wire brush, and cleaned the top, scraped all these stickers off. There's remnants right there, but it's pretty smooth up in here, so we're just going to tape it off. First thing we're going to do, yeah, as you can see, it's nice and windy today, so what I usually try to do is just make something up out of some cardboard and fill it to the point where it's a little flexible. It's really not that critical, but so the idea is make a little form here. Alright, so back here, trying to get this glue, which is a marine epoxy, aero marine, John Greer and Associates down in San Diego. Not trying to promote him or anything. I think it's J Greer, Greer.com, something like that, jgreer.com. So basically you got 2-part epoxy and this stuff here, which I'm not going to mix it up out here, but this is like a powdered glass, really nasty stuff. It adds a lot of strength. And alright, so we got our epoxy in there. I'm going to add some of this nasty powdered glass. I want it to be about the consistency of, let's call it peanut butter today. So we put quite a bit in there, and I'll set that, and we're just going to mix it. It's probably close enough. It'll all mix in real good. You can kind of see that there's few clumps in it and all that, but we're just going to mix this for a little while. Whoop, that would have been a bad thing. Alright. So I'll mix this up and we'll go. That's pretty good. It's a little thin. I'll pour a little more in there. Alright, back doing some super doopy epoxy goop stuff here. This stuff is just about perfect. It's marine epoxy filled with some ground up glass, which is called a million different things in a million different industries, but I've heard it called micro balloons and everything else. So basically, you know, it's always good to have a little extra, I think. And one thing I forgot to tell you is always wear these gloves and avoid using touchscreen cell phones. So this is a little air cleaner cover. It has a little break in it too, and I thought, well, maybe I'll patch this up because I know it's not a big deal really. Might even give it better airflow, but I usually use one of these, kind of just scuff it up a little bit. Wipe it down. And then I think what I'll do with this, once there's a small break, trusty old duct tape. Cover that thing up. Then when I'm done, I'll just put a little glue in there. It's not much, just kind of cover it, keep it from breaking anymore. There. So, alright, let's bring this thing over here and show you how to fill the void. So I can get the camera on there. Alright. Perfect. Step one. Get it nice and thick. So there we go. That's that. Oops. You can see it's pretty full. I'm videoing. So, goop it up, goop it up. There's that, and then we'll do this piece here. This one I probably don't want to get too thick in there. Alright, so that ought to fix that one. Maybe we can take these nasty old gloves off. Hoopy doopy goopy. That's it, we got lots left. You can see how thick that stuff is, it doesn't even want to budge. More later. Alright, so here we got this epoxy. It's all set up here, and as you can see, it's still a little pliable. It's still very sticky. It's so sticky, don't want to get it on your hands. So, I was going to peel this back a little bit and see. You can kind of see it's, yeah, see it's kind of peeling back there, so I'm just going to let it, it's going to stick to that cardboard. I'll let it set up overnight, but it's pretty good. And then we'll just take this and form it a little bit. Easy way to do things. After it sets up good, come back and hit it with the sandpaper. You can see that kind of settled down in there, but let's see if we pull this off what happens. Yeah. So I'll probably tape this off and put a little coat in there, even though this is going to be plenty good and solid now. Set up overnight. Got this cardboard form on here, some high-tech duct tape to hold it in place, and show you what it looks like. We'll take and peel it off. Do a quick sand on it. Suppose you could use masking tape, but use whatever you want. So it looked like it seeped just about right here. I think we're gonna have a good chance of just sanding this one down and forming it a little bit. It's good and solid. I think in general what I'm going to do is just take this little flexible sanding sponge here and hit it a little bit. See if I can't get in to work on it. Stuff is just tough. It does sand easily. The more glass you put in there, that powdered glass, the stronger it is, so alright, let's do a cold start of this real nice steel 036 Pro. Got the compression release, choke down. Popped it once.